Hello, I'm Woody Hobbs, President and CEO of Phoenix Technologies. Today we want to show you a completely new architecture for the PC. We call it PC 3.0. Phoenix has developed this new architecture in order to change the way you use the PC and make it a more rewarding experience. We want to make your PC as easy to use and as simple as your television or your smartphone. PC 3.0 is our vision for this, and it is available this year. As you can see, I'm standing in line waiting for my flight, which is going to depart in just a few minutes. I want to check a few stock quotes. I want to send an email off to my daughter, but if I use Windows, it'll take at least 3 minutes to get it started, and I just won't get it done. So, I'll pull out my computer here, start up Hyperspace, and in just a few seconds, I can get onto the website. I can check the finance section, see about my quotes. I can send an email off to my daughter. And I'm finished. Close it up, like in my briefcase. I finished all of that in just a few seconds. And my line is still waiting. That's the power of Hyperspace. I'm in the middle of my flight to Asia, and I've decided to watch my favorite movie, Mission Impossible. I started the movie in Hyperspace DVD player. The reason I started it there was to save battery. On my long flight here, I might want to watch another movie, and now, with the savings that Hyperspace can provide, I might be able to watch a couple movies instead of just one. But I've had a thought. I've been working on our presentation for a week, and I need to go over and make a change to it. The good thing about Hyperspace is Windows is always available. So I press the button to get me over to Windows. I make my change in my Word document over here. And now another great thing is when I press the button to go back to the DVD player in Hyperspace, I go right back to the same place that I was in my movie, without me having to forward space or try to find where I was. Another nice thing about this is when I returned to Hyperspace DVD player, Windows was suspended, so it's not over there burning up battery power. So the advantages to Hyperspace are the power savings in a mode like this one on the airplane, and also the ability to switch back and forth between Hyperspace application and Windows, and to do it with a single key. Here I am in my hotel room. I've got a meeting in 30 minutes, and my presentation's not quite right. I'd like to make a few changes to it, so I'm going to boot up my machine and get Windows PowerPoint running so that I can make my changes to this presentation and make my presentation perfect. Unfortunately, I'm getting a bunch of messages from Windows. It's not coming up right, and I'm going to need some help. And yet, I need to spend the next 30 minutes working on my presentation, not on fixing Windows. So I'm going to press my help button here and ask my remote technician to come into my machine and fix Windows for me. I get a screen that's asking me what the problem is, so I'm going to type, "I can't get Windows to start up right." And the text says, "Is it okay for me to take the computer and run it in remote maintenance mode?" And I'm going to let them do that, so I okay that. And now Hyperspace is here, so I can actually use a PowerPoint viewer and go in and at least review and make notes about what I need to fix in this PowerPoint presentation. So if the tech gets finished soon enough, I'll be able to make those changes and be off to my presentation. There's just a few changes that need to be made, and if I just had a little bit of time with Windows, I could get that done. Okay, I'm getting a message from the remote tech that he's got Windows running properly, and indeed, it looks like it is ready for me to use. So I'm going to bring up PowerPoint, and now I'm going to fix my PowerPoint presentation. That'll take me just a short while because there were only a few edits. Now I'm editing my PowerPoint, and all of a sudden I get a message. An Outlook popped up and reminded me that my wife's birthday is a couple days from now. I will be home by then, but unfortunately I'll be on the road the whole time, so I won't have a gift. I'm going to surf using Windows browser or surf over to tiffany's.com. I'm going to look around and see if I can find something that she might like, and I do. I find a bracelet here that she might like to have, and so I'm going to put that in the shopping cart, and then I'm going to click on the purchase button. I get a message that I'm being taken into a secure place in Hyperspace meant for e-commerce, and I'm now going to enter my credit card information and give it my name and shipping information and all of that. And once I'm done with that, I will click on the button that actually completes the transaction. So now I've actually purchased that bracelet for my wife. I'm sure my identity is not stolen, even though I'm out of town and doing an e-commerce transaction, because I did that in a very secure place in Hyperspace. So I've done all of that. I'm going to go back and kind of finish up the last part of my PowerPoint and save my PowerPoint for my presentation. I'm ready to go. So in less than 30 minutes here, I was able to get Windows fixed, edit my PowerPoint presentation, and get my wife a present and stay out of trouble. So I'm ready to go to my presentation now. We've just showed you how Hyperspace makes your PC experience instant on, always available, easily maintained, easy to use, and very secure.